Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. I'm Cody Johnson reporting news from around the Columbia Basin for Wednesday, June 19th. Tonight we have a report on the investigation into a missing police rifle and a two-car collision near Soap Lake earlier today. We also look at the upcoming Relay for Life event at the Ephrata High School on Friday and how Boeing is doing with more trouble with their 787. In sports, the Moses Lake 9U All-Stars won the Desert Classic baseball tournament, and we have an update on the College World Series with 2 Pac-12 teams still in the hunt. Our spotlight story tonight is about a public challenge to eat within a budget, and we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight, the Washington State Patrol is still trying to determine how a rifle went missing from the Grant County Sheriff's Office. The Sheriff's Office released a statement in May saying they noticed the AR-15 semi-automatic rifle was missing while performing a routine inventory. After an internal investigation failed to locate the weapon, Grant County Sheriff Tom Jones asked the State Patrol to investigate. The State Patrol will not release details of their investigation at this time for fear of compromising the search. 2 drivers escaped major injury this morning in a 2-vehicle collision on State Route 17 and Road 19 Northeast, about a mile south of Soap Lake. Alexander Combs, a 19-year-old Lacey man, was driving a 1989 Honda Accord West on Road 19 at about 11 a.m. when he reportedly started to cross the highway. The Honda was hit in the passenger side by a 2005 Hyundai Accent driven south on SR 17 by 26-year-old Moses Lake resident Nicole Keeling. One driver reportedly complained of some shoulder pain, but neither party was transported to the hospital. Combs was reportedly cited for failure to yield and for not having insurance. A man accused of breaking into a Moses Lake home while running from police reportedly thought about trying to get officers to shoot him. Prosecutors charged 21-year-old Eddie Hernandez with residential burglary, obstructing a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest after he triggered a 3-hour standoff on Hawthorne Drive Monday morning. Grant County Superior Court Judge John Antos set the warden man's bail at $50,000. It began as Moses Lake police tried to pull over a car suspected of being involved with burglaries. When the car stopped, a passenger jumped out and ran inside a nearby home. Hernandez reportedly threatened police while moving things inside the home. He allegedly said he thought about suicide by cop and also put soapy water on the floor to trip any police entering the residence. Hernandez surrendered after 3 hours of negotiation. He allegedly ran from police because he had a warrant for his arrest. The Relay for Life of the Columbia Basin kicks off this Friday at 6 p.m. at the Ephrata High School track. The annual relay event, which are held in cities across the world, raise funds for the American Cancer Society programs, services, and research. They also serve as a rallying point of support for cancer survivors and a place to remember people who have battled the disease in the past. 16 teams and 142 participants have signed up for the Ephrata event. Participants have raised approximately $50,000. Relay for Life starts at 6 p.m. at the Ephrata High School track. Our live broadcast starts at 7 p.m. and runs through 11 o'clock. iFIBER TV subscribers can tune in on Channel 1, and it's also free on our website and mobile devices at iFIBER1.com. For more information about taking part in the event, you can call Susie Anderson at 509-398-1812 or search for the Columbia Basin Relay for Life on Facebook. I hope to see you out there. Each of the people you see here have warrants for their arrest and are wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages with the latest from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. We could be looking at more rain. We also have sports and more news coming up.